We do know there are other people on the Zoom. So who's the first? Yeah. Hello, everyone. Sharon, can you say if you can hear me?
Hi, can you hear me?
Okay. All right, Sharon, take it away when you're ready. I'll just come here. I'm not supposed to be the host. Jasmine's the host.
Yes, Jasmine,
Right.
where are you?
Jasmine's coming up.
Yes. You've got the shirt.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Singapore Fest Lucky Draw.
Well, first we have to let Sharon talk, and we are starting other things. But yeah, let's say welcome to your backyard.
Yeah, Jasmine
Welcome
is
to
the
our Singapore Fest Lucky Draw held in San Jose, California.
We have a beautiful home. Looks like it's a beautiful sunny day in the Bay Area.
Yes, indeed it is. It threatened to rain, but the sun's now out and I got my cool Singapore hat.
Wonderful. And then this is about 1 month and 3 days since the Singapore Festival. Is everybody missing it yet?
We're missing all the fun. We got some rest. It was so tiring. Everyone's been sleeping in and getting out, reclaiming some of our weekends.
Very cool. Maybe we can have a quick, what's the word, poll on where everyone is zooming in from. Or I know how many people are in San Jose? Go around the room and say hi. Or the yard and say hi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Just hi.
We have some of the folks who have been part of the event here. Harry in IT, come on, say hi. We're actually here. And Mark, of course, just walking around. Hello, Harry. Some of the volunteers are on site. June. Can you see us?
Yes.
Not really. I can't really see Mark. Oh, hi, June. Yeah. Hi, Harry.
CK, Kelvin. Yes.
We're all here.
Wonderful,
Treasurer.
wonderful.
From
And Mark, of
Bay
course,
area.
our president.
Excellent, excellent.
That's right. And we have.
We were having a potluck immediately before this.
Right, that's wonderful.
CK, can you see this? We got a little cake, home baked cake as well.
Oh, wow.
So Sharon, what's our agenda for today?
Yes, so also welcome from people from chat, AJ and Sean. AJ's dialing in from the East Bay. And we have, oh yeah, Anthony, welcome from Singapore. Thank you, thank
All
you.
the locks.
Yeah.
On the ride.
Wonderful. Okay, yeah, so today we want to show a video that Bobby Lee had worked really hard on overnight to give it to us in time for today's lucky draw. So that is one thing on the agenda. Then after that, Mark will show some feedback from the event. Is that right, Mark?
Sure, we can do either sequence in order. Which one do you prefer?
I feel like if you think everybody is already online, then we could go ahead and share the video. So it kind of brings us back to that day. Then after that, you could do the event highlights.
Sounds good.
And then after that, we'll go to the lucky draw. So that's the agenda for today.
I'm looking forward to the video. Bobby, can you just say a few words if you'd like to?
Bobby's there, right? Great.
Yes, she's actually
Thank you,
here.
Bobby. She worked
appreciate you.
She did not sleep
How
last
about
night.
after the video? After.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's let it roll.
It all began with a dream. A group of us Singaporeans in the US imagining how to mark 60 years of independence in a way that truly made history. The result? A bold, first of its kind celebration right here in America. Our team of passionate volunteers imagined a day filled with Singapore sights, sounds, flavors, and unmistakable energy. We wanted every guest to feel Singapore, to taste hawker favorites, see iconic symbols, and experience the warmth and creativity that make us unique. Singapore is diverse, yet unified, rooted in tradition, yet always leaping toward innovation. We are colorful, bold, resilient. We are, as this inaugural festival suggests, still shook at 60. and still feeling that special Singaporean joy and satisfaction.
This festival brought more than food and entertainment. It was a living history inviting everyone to experience Singapore's journey through immersive storytelling and art. From Merlion and super tree replicas to orchid and flower arrangements, every detail celebrated our garden city. Thanks to sponsors and partners, we united Singaporeans, friends and neighbours, bringing together Singapore vibes, Bay Area beats, and created one big kampong village on this very, very special day. To every volunteer, food and marketplace vendor, artist, entertainer, and guest who made this day possible, Singapore Connect, thank you for believing in our community. Because you stepped up, we made history together at our first and largest Singapore festival in the US. As we look ahead, we hope to bring more Singapore festivals to America and beyond.
Oh, there's a pause in the video. Not sure what happened. What happened?
I don't know. It was very strange.
Are you guys back?
I think so. Let's see. Okay, we can see the video.
There's no audio now. Mark, I think you're on mute or whatever's going on. Kyle, the video there's no audio.
Stay connected.
Stay inspired.
Let's keep making history together.
To every volunteer, food and marketplace vendor, artist, entertainer, and guest who made this day possible, Singapore Connect, thank you for believing in our community. Because you stepped up, we made history together at our first and largest Singapore festival in the US. As we look ahead, we hope to bring more Singapore festivals to America and beyond, sharing our story, our culture, and our shook spirit everywhere we go.
Stay connected.
Stay inspired.
Let's keep making history together.
Yep. All right, Sharon.
Thank you.
Can you hear us? Bobby, if you can hear us. Wow, I see
Yeah.
some great reactions. I'd just like to invite Bobby up here. Please, Bobby. I know it's been like a late night, burning midnight oil, getting this video together. Can you just say a few words about what came into your mind as you were editing it?
First of all, thank you everyone who came to the event. There were
Bobby, get closer to the mic.
No, the mic is right there.
Okay, cool.
there were yes, a lot of people, a lot going on. It was lovely to see so many people having a good time. Really grateful to everyone who, showed up to support this milestone event. I think it's really amazing that the community got together to make this. I tried to include as much as I could. As you know, there's a lot to include in a very short amount of time. And super grateful for the people who look so good for the camera. Yeah, and thank you everyone.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby.
Bobby,
Yeah, you so
Wonderful
beautifully
capture the
captured.
event.
Exactly. You captured the memory that day in like 2 minutes, right? So that very much appreciated. That will stay with us for a long time. Yeah. And then Mark actually did some research, right? Compiled a lot of the survey results. And this is his deck. Take it away, Mark.
Sharon, can you hear me now? And
You were a little bit clearer earlier, a couple minutes ago when you were interviewing Bobby.
may not be working, right? That's what's happening. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's bring this over so that I can use this mic instead. So otherwise, mic actually was not working all along.
I see. Yeah, you
All
sound
right.
a lot clearer. Yeah.
Okay, can you advance the slides then? I'll watch it. So I'm just going to be real quick because we want to get to the fun part, like you draw. But I want to emphasize to some of you that this really took a while. Let's next slide. We seeded the idea in April of 2024. Next. And I think a really key thing in September was Tabitha came on board. And this was through an outreach through the Singapore Global Network Community Portal. Next, we convened the steering committee in around November. And the job over 6 weeks was to come up with the theme for what we wanted to do as a large scale signature event. Next. December happened that Jasmine and I had separate family related reasons. We were in Singapore. And so we pitched this to SGN and they were overwhelmed, but they did come through with support. Next, we started condensing that plan from November into something that was possibly more plausible. Still, it was a very ambitious plan. Next. In April, a big deal was we got a Singapore Connect website up. And that enabled us to recruit people because we put all the opportunities for different volunteer roles and we reached out not just within the Bay Area, but across the US. In fact, we even had some volunteers who called in from London, UK. Next. The event website and all this kind of lot of immense prep work gathering the teams together, especially for food, info sessions for food vendors, a lot of busyness in June. Next. And obviously a publicity to the public in Instagram. We had a social media team. We also had a traditional media team that Sharon put together. So we even had some spots on TV news as well as in newspapers. Finally, we had our event. Let me just give you a picture. You can stay with the summary. We created at least 161 WhatsApp chat groups. These are not including direct messaging groups. And through those groups, I counted over 35,000 text messages that were just exchanged. We have more than 250 gigabytes of files in the Google Drive we use as a repo. And we had definitely, just by count from Zoom, of how many meetings were recorded, over 200 meetings. So we've left a big legacy of material that we hope will be a playbook, a recipe for future organizations who would like to replicate this, because we would love to hear from you and collaborate and how we can help you bring a Singapore festival to life wherever you are. Finally, next. We had a great volunteer, Fiona, help sum up some things. I'd like to walk through some of the post-event summary data. I also want to say that the majority was actually written by AI. And part of the reason we use AI to generate the summary was that it's so that it's not as biased. It's as biased as the AI is, but it is there. So we had at least 600 over data points. Next. And this is what AI thought of the data points. So it was a very that's some of the key themes. Next would be the unanimous star of the event was the food. We had, as you can see from these actual quotes, just amazing food from across the Bay Area's best vendors from Singapore, Malaysian, Indonesian variety. Next. And the people appreciated the murals, the artworks, the decor, and they didn't expect live actors at the immersive theater. So the immersive theater was actually the highlight that came out of that session in November. Is what could we do besides food, networking, and entertainment, which is to give people an idea of how Singapore came to become. Because the theme of this event really was we wanted to help people who are like, hey, what is Singapore like? And that was with the immersive theater. Next. We had entertainers, including those who flew in from Singapore or from LA, and some of the folks really loved, the energy. I hope you may have, if you were there, you saw some of the kids from young to old, all just like bopping to Yung Raja, for example, a Singaporean Tamil English rapper. Next. Folks also appreciated what we did which is the networking. They met many people that they've never met. I personally met folks that came in from Seattle and just like bumped into me and like, hey, we were in school. I met someone else who was from London and bumped into me like, hey, we were in school. So it was really fun for people to meet. And actually, I want to emphasize, it was not just Singaporeans there. At least about 69% of the people there were non-Singaporean. So it was a true cosmopolitan melting pot that we created at the Singapore Festival and a kampong atmosphere. Next. We had activities from young to old, the kids. We had games as well as things that they could kind of like learn about Singapore, such as like the kids brought up a Singapore GeoGuessr game. People play physical games like chatik, which is sort of like a feathercock that you kick with your foot. Next. Now, we had a lot of glitches, it's true, but we were volunteers and we tried. People tried very hard, many hours of effort and organized this. And as you can see, you got to realize that for all the glitches, some people really appreciated how professional some of these things looked. When you saw what we transformed this 30,000 square foot event center to. Next. Vendors, we really want to appreciate our sponsors, as you see from list over here, as well as our marketplace vendors who set up the booths, as well as our food vendors, and even our kampong heroes, people who did in-kind sponsorship and contributions of things. Thank you all for our partners for your support. Next. So finally, we try to put a lot of things in this event. We even had grocery bags. These were actually National Day Parade tote bags, flown all the way in from Singapore. What else? Food in Singlish. The whole experience was something that people even chipped in all the way to the last minute to try and make this a special day, the Singapore Day for everyone. Thanks. So I hope that all of you appreciated what we did, try to celebrate Singapore's 60th and to give the whole community, not just Singaporeans, but a flavor of Singapore in the Bay. Next. So looking forward, I said earlier, we'll be very excited if some other groups would love to partner with us to do an event of this scale or of this theme. And we certainly appreciate your support despite the glitches, which we're going to cover a little bit and explain a bit. So next. So key takeaways. And don't worry, I'm sure some of this will be online. You can preview. Next. So thought it was interesting. We kind of went through like some of the other data and found out that the majority of people actually learn about this event from word of mouth and what we call community WhatsApp groups. Next. And if you kind of go through the open-ended reviews, it was clear that the most negative issue was probably the food, logistics, as well as the venue and kind of like overcrowding. And let's get into that. So one of the key tenets actually that we started with was we actually originally wanted the event to be uniformly distributed in terms of people coming in with time slots for ticket entry, such that we would avoid a peak at the peak food time of 12 to 2. And then I think we got some feedback that it was very difficult for people to pick which slot. So we kind of took that away. And what happened, and I don't have the data now, but probably about 5x as many people showed up at 12 to 2 than any other time slot. So it kind of blew apart the whole distribution for food. Basically, the food vendors had to start eating into all the food portions that they had for 2 to 4 and 4 to 6 to pull into 12 to 2, right? Because you had a roughly a 5x, gain in 12 to 2 compared to like 4 to 6. And so that was the chief problem that you probably saw with all the sense of overcrowding because everybody came in for a lunch. Next. But I think despite that, we hope you enjoyed the event. And next, the happiness rating is actually not necessarily all skewed towards 1. Next. And it's kind of the same takeaway from AI is that if this were to happen again, we could have better organization around the food. But I think really the key was how do we solve that problem of like this peak surge? Because it was definitely planned all the way to the last minute that we took away this slot method, which then led to the food surge. So it was always planned to avoid it. Next. Thank you everyone for your motivational feedback. I think you did recognize that people tried very, very hard to bring this and they faces and a high morale in the volunteers. Next. Stage lineup, lots of 3s to 4s and 5s. Next. Hawker lineup, 3s to 4s. I think a lot of people found that the food was great. It shows the issues that many people had was with actually like getting to it. If you were in the 12 to 2 slot, if you were there at 4 to 6, you could get to the food. There were no lines. Next. Immersive theater had, I'm not sure how many people got to see it though, because it was something that we hope most people could get to see, but it was really difficult trying to get actors to cater to everyone. So maybe about a third to a quarter got to see it, a quarter to a third. But I think it was one of the best rated things of the event. Next. And marketplace, about 3, 4s and 5s. Next. And games and prizes. I think you get the theme. Next. So finally, while 25%, said about food were issues, I think we found that people really were keen to see this kind of format of event happen again, right? Maybe not in the exact ambition, but in a theme of having a festival. Next. And just, I think, reiterated the main negative theme was really when people who came at around that 11 to 1 p.m. segment and really got hit by the crowding for the food. So about 20 to 25% of the feedback was dissatisfaction with the event, right? Next. Future events. I guess food keeps coming up. Even though I have to admit that one of the reasons why we did not do a food-only event was the organizers are not actually just all about food. The frank reason is that we wanted to bring Singapore in terms of its history, in terms of its vitality, in terms of business and all that to that event. And this is what drove us to do the event. So that's that. Next. So it's feedback summary, you can take away. Finally, I think keep going. Well, Singapore Connect is an organization that's been around for 20 over years. So we invite you to connect with us and join us for future events. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Mark. Also a big shout out to Mark for having really, you founded Singapore Connect, grew it over the years. It's now 20 years also as Singapore celebrates our 60th year. So it's, 2 milestone years for both Singapore Connect and Singapore. And the fact that we have enough of a critical mass this year to be able to pull off something so big is a big part is the kudos and credit to the leadership. Mark, Richard, Tabitha, and CK, you gave us the leadership to put and the foundation to pull this off. And of course, this is a good segue to the acknowledgements slide deck.
Absolutely.
Please,
Yeah.
will you drive that, Sharon?
I think Tabitha will talk about it.
Tabitha.
Yeah, one thing I'd like to add on the comments
Sure,
is that
Jasmine.
there were about 3,000 people who came to the event. And when you think about the percentage of comments here, it's about 10%.
600 out of
600,
3,000.
yeah, so I think
20 over percent.
so I think a lot of people who are maybe happy or so otherwise didn't have a chance or didn't actually give feedback. So if you think about it,
There was a lot of negative feedback, so it's interesting to see. Yeah,
but that's how it works. The people who usually have negative feedback will give feedback.
but there's a
right?
very amazing amount of positive feedback.
Exactly. So I want to just congratulate the team for putting in all this amazing effort, right, into the event. And it's super encouraging that so many people actually came and, were part of that spirit as well. So many people
Right.
contributed.
And I want
in
many
ways.
people here to think that don't think of it as organizers versus you. I mean, you're
Exactly.
part of the organizers because this is a community-led event.
Yeah.
Right? If you're in a community, you're a working professional, whether you're studying or you're retiree here, you're part of the community, you're helping hold this. I mean, we're doing this for the community, by the community.
So it's really awesome to see the list of people that helped in so many different ways. Tabitha, are you ready?
Take it away.
All right. Sorry about that. Trying to take a look at it. Well,
Kyle, maybe scroll down a few slides.
probably till where we talk about
Right
the
here.
volunteers.
Yeah.
Yeah, acknowledgements. Yeah, definitely. We want to acknowledge and thank our sponsors. We have such a great team of sponsors that if without them, I don't know how we're going to make it. Honestly, they contributed so much, and just even I think about some of the sponsors like Hipsters. They came through not just sponsoring us, but they also helped us in many ways, more than we ever thought could be done. And so like if you have seen the laptop where they talk about directions and then even the food, things like that. Our sponsors do not just support us in terms of monetary, but also in such a great way, supporting us in so many different ways. And a shout out to also like Donna, who helped us get so many of our plants and beautiful flowers and everything like that. So, really appreciate that. And yeah, so these are our sponsors that you can see on the screen. Really a lot of appreciation goes to them. And then next we also have our next slide, please, Kyle. Yeah. So these are the donors, and more in terms of what they have done. Yeah. We have all the different. You can see the different tier that we have. Really appreciate everyone who gave sacrificially. I know that it's not like we think that everybody should donate kind of thing. I know it's a sacrifice. So really thank you for trusting us to do this festival. Yeah. Next slide. And then we want to thank our Kampong heroes. Without you all, you have been so generous. It's like you gave your time, your material, like even cook food for the volunteers. I remember like some people were like, helping to someone, some people actually volunteered to drive some of our volunteers who came, or our actors, for example, who came from LA and, to the event center so that they can make sure that they're there on time for rehearsals, performances and things like that. And so many people that just, I cannot say thank you enough, for doing everything like that. Definitely, when I think of the different people, it's really funny because I'm not from the Bay Area. So, when I think of these Kampong heroes, I feel so proud because you're Singaporeans. I'm Singaporean. So that kind of a feeling that really we have that village kind of a spirit that has, come up. I mean, this is very rare and it's really something that to celebrate. People saying, they don't have a lot, but how about I do this? So it's really appreciated.
Right.
Thank
and
you so
a few
much.
people open up their homes, right?
Yes,
Some of them
that's
to
right.
strangers, just because
Yes.
you're a fellow Singaporean
Yeah.
coming into this event. So that's
Yeah.
amazing. I
That's
think
really
Harry Chua is at the in person at Jasmine's house now. He donated his whole AV audio-visual system to make sure
Yes.
that the entertainment happened beautifully.
Mhm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I said Donna had done a great job providing our plants. You see Jiaming, also like, these are different names. Every name that I see a face, and also such a beautiful thing that they did. Jasmine, for example. Jasmine, I saw just now. And thank you for letting us use your home to be the lucky draw place, so many little things. We think they're little things, but actually they're really a big thing for us when you contributed. Thank you so much. Yeah. Next slide. Yeah, and we want to say, a million more thanks to our dedicated and amazing volunteers. And so if some of you do not know, it's like we are all run by volunteers. Without the volunteers, without all of you contributing, it's not possible for this festival to come about. So again and again, we want to thank our volunteers. And in the next few slides, it's going to be a lot. You'll be overwhelmed because they're just amazing. We have over 200 volunteers, basically. Yeah, all in all, I'm just talking about the whole team. And these are our teams, various teams that make this whole festival. You can see that we have AV team, we have art team, we have food team, different teams that make this whole festival. And you cannot imagine an event like this, how many teams of people we needed. But I'm so thankful again, the leadership team and we are all very, very thankful for everyone who participated to give their time. These people that you see on this particular slide are people who have given their time since the conception of this plan of doing Singapore Festival. So most of them, in fact, are what we call them as Tier 1 volunteers. All of us here are volunteers, and we're all Tier 1 volunteers, meaning from the get-go of conception of the festival to when we recruited, these people have stayed with us for months and months. And even those who's joined us later, it's still the whole time they have just put in hours and hours of their time to help us make this possible. And I want to say every one of us someone asked me, actually, it was really funny a funny story through the time when I was recruiting someone for the immersive theater to direct the immersive theater. And then when I got them on board, they said, the director and the stage manager, they are friends, so they were talking to each other, and then they said, "We must ask you this question, Tabitha. Do you have a real job?" And I said, "Yes, I do have a real job. This is just a volunteer thing." And so they were like, this is amazing, because for them, they've never seen, and they're both not Singaporeans, so they were very touched and amazed by all these, all of us being volunteers and doing this in spite of the fact that we still also have a job. So please, if you know some of these names and you know them, please thank them, talk to them, and appreciate them for just giving up their time and space, all that to do Singapore Festival. I mean, it was fun, I'm sure, I hope, for everybody, but these are the people, the various teams. Want to shout out also to the IT team. Technology basically runs our world these days, and a lot of times we do not see it, and they are the people behind the scenes. So I want to also give them a shout out, because many a times they don't, we don't seem to give a thanks to them for doing such a great job, helping us to run our website, things like different things, our ticketing. Nobody thinks about those kind of things, but they are the ones running the whole show in that sense. So thank you so much, and definitely all the different people who did amazing jobs. Our volunteers, I want to give a big thank you to Zena, especially. Also, I know that it's a big deal to handle over almost 150 volunteers the whole day, the 2 days that of organizing this. And it looks like a one-day event, but it's really quite a few 2 days to set up, and and get it going. So she was in charge of that, and amazing team. They did a great job. Thank you so much. Yes. And then the next slide. Yeah, you'll see more like entertainment and our immersive theater. We had so many people who came to participate and give their time. A lot of these entertainers that you see, many people ask me the question about these entertainers. How did you get them? I'm just, again, very thankful saying this because a lot of these people came on a sacrifice of their time and energy. And they actually, a lot of them did not ask us for prize. Many people think if your entertainers come, you must have used a lot of money to get them. And the truth is, no, they came because they're Singaporeans. And this has been an amazing story just to, name all the different people that I see here. They came because they want to be a part of the Singapore Festival. Just for example, Cheryl Kay. Talking about Cheryl Kay. Cheryl Kay is the young lady who sang Money from Crazy Rich Asians. She was one of the opening ceremony people. She came. She's a full-time singer and artist, and we told her, hey, this is a volunteer organization. Would you come? She finally said, yes, I will do it. Even if it's not a lot of money, I will do it. I just want to do it because this is for Singapore. And this is not a unique story. Every one of them whom we talked to in this entertainment segment, it was just amazing just to have these many men and women who just came, who stepped up. And so we're very thankful to all of you. And then immersive theater, we had such a great, want to big shout out to director Saudi, who left. Difficult name to pronounce because she's Ethiopian, by Ethiopian American. So Saudi was wonderful, and she brought along her stage manager Tiaja. Both of them helped us a lot to get everything going. Sarah, Audrey, Catherine, Sean and Jarek, Elren, all these are names that you may not, see because they are behind the scenes also again, but they did a lot of things to make this immersive theater possible. And our actors, of course, as you can see here, the many different actors. Some were from LA, some were from locally from the Bay Area. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And then the next one is this is my favorite slide because this slide here is a representation of about 140 people. All these names, basically they are men and women who have given up their time on Saturday and Sunday, which is on the 20th and 21st of September, to come and join us, helping us build, put together things, set up, and then even later on during the day, they were the event guides, doing many different things, checking people in, helping us with the crowds, just amazing volunteers. Really, thank you so much for doing this. You guys are amazing. Again, this festival would not have been possible without all of you volunteers. Thank you again and again. Yeah, thank you so much. And the next part we want to thank is for the food vendors that join us. As you can see, we had, even though it was a little hiccup with the food about, being the peak, being so crowded and all that, but really everyone, like what Mark said, the food was delicious. I remember, so one of our young stage managers, she is not Sarah, she is not Singaporean, definitely with her last name, as you can see, but she has never had Singaporean food. And when she came to this event and she was telling me she just loved the food so much. And so it's a testament that these food vendors, you guys did such a great job. Thank you so much. Yeah. And then we have the next slide. Many thanks to our marketplace vendors. Next slide. Yeah. So these are some of them. We don't have every one of them here, but we tried our best to put up every one of them that is here. I see some of them missing, even though I had it in, but it's okay. We tried. We thank you for just participating, being there with us. Sharing your products with us and just making the whole place so fun and so amazing. Thank you. Yeah, so many thanks to all of you who came. It was really fun. I mean, to see all these different organizations. We don't think about it, but a lot of these are actually Singaporean owned, or Singaporeans involved in this. So thank you. Yep. And I think, yep, Sharon, it's your time.
All right, the moment we've been waiting for is lucky draw time. So, what's the next step? Can we go
I
to the
think we're
next
going
slide?
to have a
Yeah.
spinner
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to show the screen. So I think the first thing to show is how we're doing this is that this is actually a publicly accessible website. So this is not like our own spinner, right? You can go and find the URL. It is, what is it called? Something pickawheel.com, right? So we just got 751 entrants to our lucky draw. And we're going to show you next a spreadsheet so you can see the names. And we're going to just spin and type in the number that it ends up with, and it's going to look up the name. And if you just scroll up and down, these are the names of the people who have entered in our lucky draw. So Sharon, who is going to do the honors of spinning?
Oh,
If
am
not,
I doing it?
I think if you have none
Wait.
invited,
So, let's go to, sorry, Kyle, is it easy to go, like, switch between the slide deck and the,
yeah. Let's show the
and the
prizes.
spinner?
Let's
Yeah.
show what we're going
Let's show the
for first.
prizes first. So we have, and our sponsor Anthony is on the Zoom with us, and he is giving away a lot of locks. So I would love for him to do the prize giving and pick the winners
Can
instead.
he come off mute and say
And
start
if you
and
can
stop?
come on video to say hi to everyone too, Anthony, that would be great. Yay!
Everyone.
Hi.
Good to see everyone.
Is that
Calling
Changi
from
Beach?
Singapore. Yes. Pasir Ris Beach. Yeah, awesome.
Great. Also, just real quickly, to win, you must be US resident, be living here, age 18 or older, and members of Singapore Connect and Singapore Festival Planning Committee and immediate families are not eligible. So those are the two top rules. Okay, and then the drawing is conducting right now. Okay, and then this is actually streaming on YouTube as well, in addition to this being recorded on Zoom. So we want to be as fair and democratic as possible. Okay. All right. So then let's go to the next slide. Anthony, you're giving away 10 of these, right? From Igloo. Tell us a little bit about this product before you spin.
Yeah, so this is something that we're very I mean, like we are a business that does both access control for both consumers and business. This in particular is a consumer product. Comes with two different colors. The red one is, I think, very nice for SG60 as a color. It comes with fingerprint and Bluetooth, and it supports Apple Watch as well. You can use this for your personal belongings, for your gym lockers, or for your bags, and all that. Is a very personal personalized lock. So yeah, I mean, like, it's one of our, oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah. I'm actually very
Yeah.
glad that all the locks arrived after some logistic hiccups. So yeah, just excited to see all of them there. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Yeah, those are beautiful design. I love the colors too.
Mhm.
What is that green color?
This
So sorry,
one,
back to the one,
yeah.
the other one, Kyle. Oh, yeah. What is the green color?
The green color in the middle, oh, that's our logo.
Yeah.
So so
Oh,
ba-
okay.
yeah.
Got it.
So yeah. So what it shows is that when you connect to it, it will show it's actually blue color if you use a Bluetooth unlock.
Mhm.
And then it will just flash, and then once it activates, it will show green, and then the lock will unlock. Yeah, and then you get notification when the lock is unlocked. Yeah, and you can
Beautiful.
share this. You can share this access with friends as well. Let's say if you have a shed or if you have a
Okay, yeah.
cabinet, yeah, right outside your house, and you want someone to like drop things in there, you can
Mhm.
share access, and they can drop it for one time or like kind of duration based. Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Okay, let's turn on the spinner and pick some winners. 10 winners for this. So you will get remote control, I believe, Anthony.
How do I do this? I just click on the screen.
Kyle will give you some control, I believe. Right, Kyle? Yeah.
I almost feel like we need a drum roll.
uh,
If it
Or
doesn't
maybe
work, Anthony, you can just say
Sharon,
start and stop, Kyle.
yeah, maybe we Sharon just maybe just go for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
might be easier lah. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay,
don't
go
have
right. Let's
control,
go.
actually. Yeah.
You say stop.
All right. Stop.
It's slowing down. And now let's see who's number 342, or just note the number. Go up. Okay, just write the name, copy the name, and we'll move on.
We're doing the padlock light.
Yeah.
Great. The first winner for the lucky draw, Alicia Lim, 342. If for any reason you're on the Zoom call, please raise your hand.
Let's go on to the next one.
Yes.
All right, let's go. And stop.
I'll just move this ceremonially to one side.
Mhm.
32.
Okay, number 32. Bonnie Law, congratulations.
Okay, let's go. And stop. Mhm.
712. Sabrina Leong.
Yay,
Our
congrats,
third winner.
Sabrina.
You know Sabrina?
Yeah, I think she was one of our compound heroes too.
Oh, wow,
Mhm.
great.
Cool. All right, let's go. Okay, and is it happening? All right, let's stop.
287. Kay Han Lee. Our fourth winner.
Oh, we got 6 more to go. All right, let's go. And stop.
450. Thaddeus Lee. Congratulations.
Oh, there he is.
There you are.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want to
he's
say
on the
something,
call.
Thaddeus?
All right, stop.
Congrats. 676. Ellison Lai.
Okay, and stop.
634. John Sim. Are we at the 8th one now? Or the
We have 3 more.
okay.
All right, stop.
One 36. Kevin Law.
All right, and stop.
Mm. 134, 135, sorry. Kelman Chang. And this is a final winner for this lock.
All right, stop.
Number 92. Gideon Shen Lin. Congrats, Gideon. Again, if any of you are online and you win, please shout to us. Wonderful. Let's move on to the next 10 logs.
We have how many? We have like 30, right? Or
Yeah,
something
you were
like
very generous.
Yeah.
Thank you so
It's
much.
a lot of
Yeah.
logs.
So this is the Igloo Padlock Light. The
I think this
toughest
is the
smart
padlock
No, not
padlock.
this.
Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this.
is
Oh, I think the price.
Wow.
nice. Yeah, so this is the other one. This is the padlock 2. How many do we have? Is it 10 as well? This one? Not sure, right? Yeah. But this is
Oh,
this is
no, one.
It's
This is one.
it's just
Oh,
one.
really?
It's just
Oh,
one. Okay. Gotcha.
okay.
Just
You
one.
want to do the Wi-Fi Go ones? The deadbolt Go first.
Sure.
We'll do these ones.
Should we do the deadbolt go first? Let's just go
Okay.
back. Here's the deadbolt goes.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is one of our latest one that came out probably a year ago. This is a consumer product that you can install directly on your door. It fits over any regular deadbolt, so it's very well suited for the North American market. It comes with tactile buttons, so it's good. Even during winter in your gloves, you can press the button and you can go in. It has a fingerprint sensor. So for those who live indoors, or I mean even single family as well, during days when you're not using a glove, you can just put your finger on it and then it will unlock. It also supports, just like the padlock Go, it's like the padlock Lite, it also supports mobile keys. So from your phone, you can unlock it, or Apple Watch, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, just happy to give 10 away, 10 of these away, and hopefully you like it on your door.
Looks great.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Shall
Spin.
we start?
Let's
Yes.
go, let's go. Mhm. All right, stop.
Number 54.
I feel like it needs some like sound effect.
You're right.
Yeah.
Claire Huang. Congrats, Claire.
This one's for you.
Sound. There's some sound I think in here.
All right, stop.
One zero eight. Jennifer Yuan. Congrats, Jennifer.
Do you guys hear the sound now, or is there no sound still?
No sound.
No.
$325. Then that ma. $7.35. David Chang. $6.53. 智龙 10. Congrats, Zilong. Do you now have control over the spin, Anthony, or no?
No, I think, yeah, I think we can keep going. No worries.
589. Duda Chang. Congrats, Duda. You want to tell us when to stop?
Okay, let's stop. Yeah.
$6.64. Jason Xiao. Congrats, Jason. So 3 more prizes. 3 more of the same log.
3 more of the date book goes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. And we stop.
$509.
Very cool.
Charmaine Tan. Congrats, Charmaine.
All right, 2 more to go.
2
Let's
more.
go. Let's start. And stop.
Number 30. The first double-digit entrance winner in a little while. B Lango. 恭喜 B Lang.
Okay, for the last one, let's spin. And we stop.
$37.
37.
We haven't had
Carolyn
a single digit
Lunge.
one yet, right?
Lunger. Sorry, Anthony?
No, we haven't had the single digit yet.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you just gave away 20 logs. How does that feel?
Awesome. We need to lock up more things. Okay, so now we are going to the date board. Sorry, the padlock, right? The padlock 2.
Yes, the pet log.
Yeah.
So that was a typo then. Maybe we
Yeah.
change that to 1 just to be very clear.
Yeah.
Are we able to do a quick edit? Since this is recorded,
Oh.
I just want to be very
It's like stop the share.
Yeah, I think we can stop the share and change it.
change it real quick. Yeah.
Just stop the share for a while. We can
Mhm.
show you some of the sky.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Beautiful
Anthony,
day.
tell us about this whole experience for you, being a sponsor, being
Yeah,
a
no, for
speaker.
sure. Yeah. 100%. No, I think I mean, first of all, definitely congrats, to Mark, Tabitha, Richard, CK, Sharon, yourself, Jasmine, and really the whole Singapore Connect team. Hopefully I didn't miss out anyone and the volunteers as well. it was really incredible. I think that you guys really pulled this off in San Mateo. I remember the whole event very clearly from like the whole day, right? Going in the morning and then spending the whole day there. Honestly, it was really amazing for me because when I first heard this idea from Mark, when I was in Singapore, we caught up. When was it? I think early this year. And I'm like, oh, this is a huge undertaking, and if we can help out, we'll go, we'll help out, lah, yeah. And I'm just really glad that it really exceeded all expectations. I think like the atmosphere, the energy, and you guys really pulled an event off at this scale for the first time was really, really awesome. So it was really nice to see. And certainly, thank you for inviting us to be a sponsor. Really happy to share our smart locks, as part of the lucky draw prize, and just play a small part in this whole event that you guys are putting together. And I'm so glad the locks finally arrived.
Much appreciated. And a little backstory. I had a personal igloo lock. I had it for over 7 years. And that lock became the lock used to secure the warehouse that we were renting to
That's
put
right.
together all the props, assemble all the props, store all the merchandise and expensive things before the event and after the event. So it was not just your locks that helped enrich so many people's lives thanks to this lucky draw. It was a lock that you gave that I bought 7 years
Yes.
ago. That was the lock securing our warehouse location.
Amazing.
So thank you, Igloo Home.
No, amazing for being our earliest supporter, lah. And I'm glad that the lock continues to work after 7 years. So we make sure that things are very reliable, high quality, and all that. So really cool, yeah.
And,
I mean,
and
now
Anthony, you're a humble guy. He also was Ernst and Young Entrepreneur of the Year, right? Was it last year? So we were very lucky also to have him on an entrepreneurial panel where he shared some of his lessons learned and insights from how to become more successful as an entrepreneur. So thank you, for being our inspiration as well there. Yeah, and thank you for being successful.
No,
So we are Singaporeans are proud of you.
amazing. No, we're just plugging along, and people like Maxine who purchased our lock 7 years ago has been a very strong supporter. Yeah, no, actually, just since you're on it, as a business, we started in Singapore roughly about 10 years ago. And really about 4 years ago, we expanded to North America. So our office in the US is actually in Austin, Texas. Yeah, so if anyone stops by Austin, feel free to shout out. And today we actually work with a lot of US-based companies already, with like Zillow, Airbnb, Open Door, and many others. But I'm actually spending a lot more time in the Bay Area these days, so really look forward to connecting with everyone. So this is like a very nice forum for me to get connected to more people. So thanks for having me around, for sure. And okay, so back to the Igloo Padlock 2. So this is one of our, essentially is our toughest smart padlock. We actually get a lot of business clients that use this for many of their heavy industry or like their kind of outdoor applications. I think for consumers, it's great for garage door, for sheds, and all that fun stuff. It has IP68 and about is 7 military grade tested to it. So like saw cutting, like drop tests and all that. In fact, this product we to showcase its reliability, we actually sent it to space, about 30 almost 30 miles above the Earth's surface, and then we dropped it from space. We have a nice video of it online, and it survived the whole drop and the whole journey into space and re-entry into Earth. So yeah, I think we have one there to give away. And yeah, let's spin. Yeah. All right, stop.
All right, 618. Who's the lucky winner? Six 1 8. Qian Chu. Qian Chu, congratulations. Great. Let's go back to the slide deck. Okay. The next one.
Okay, I think this is the last one, right? Yeah. So I think we saved the best for the last. So this is the liver mortis. This is, I think, probably a lot more better for indoor apartments, apartment complexes. So we manufacture this in Korea. It has, all the features that all our locks come with. It has PIN codes, it has Bluetooth keys, it supports Apple Watch and many others kind of credentials, even a card system as well. So it actually for this, right? I think whoever who wins this, if you cannot fit this on your door, please let us know. We can send across something else that can fit your door, but we hope that this can fit your door and you like it. Yeah. So all right.
Wonderful. Yeah, in case the winner lives in a house or what have you. Thank you
Yeah,
for
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
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 All right, let's spin.
All right, stop.
$5.46. I found a little
Awesome.
sound effect on YouTube.
Yeah, nice.
Edmund Malk. Congrats, Edmund. Okay, that was the very last price, a very high value price, 366.99 worth.
Awesome.
Okay,
Cool.
great. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, thanks for having us once again. And I think there's a few more prizes to give away from other sponsors. So,
Yes,
from at least
yes.
from Igloo, just a big thank you, and enjoy the rest of the evening, right? Yeah. So yeah, and the weekend ahead. And if anyone needs smart locks, you know who to reach out to lah. So
Awesome.
we
We might call you back because the other sponsors were not able to join us for the prize giving. So I'll defer to Mark if he wants to ask other people at the in-person event to do the drawing, or maybe other people on the Zoom as well, because there's a few more prizes we want to give away.
Of course, yeah. I'll be around.
Okay, awesome. Thank
Thank
you. All right. Okay, Kyle, what's the next one? I think we're missing a couple. This is the grand prize, so we're gonna wait for the very end. Okay. Okay, yeah, we could do the pick a pattern. We also have a shelf and gift, right? Okay, why don't we do this first? So did any of you play this game at the festival? Anyone?
And why don't you invite someone from the audience to unmute and offer to spin and stop?
Yeah, why don't Thaddeus, because you won a prize, can you pick the next prize winner for us? Assuming you're still here. If you can come on camera, that would be great. This set of paddles are worth $200. They are precision engineered paddles designed for control, power, and durability. So it should be really fun. Thaddeus, are you here?
I think he left.
Oh, okay. Looks like he's still here, but on mute. Okay. Is maybe CK want to do a drawing?
I think Jasmine would do it.
Okay, all right, Jasmine.
All right, ready. 1, 2,
Spin.
and stop. Let's see. 519.
All right. 519. Micah Chow, congratulations.
Oh, Michael, congrats.
You just won a pair of pick-a-paddles.
Time to get super fit. Very exciting.
And would you like to hold the final prize?
So
We
yeah,
actually had the
before the
shelf
prize,
Oh,
there is
there's
the
one more.
shelf and figuring.
Wait.
So let's find that slide for it. It's a very cute figuring. Japan has Hello Kitty, we have Xiaofan. Isn't that cute? Yeah, it's a boat collectible figurine and it's conceived by Lim Sao Hong. She's really gifted in the creativity arena. She was visual advisor for the Beijing Olympics and also a Golden Horse nominee. She was in the advertising world as well. Yeah, so now she has a company called Xiaofan. I hope some of you had a chance to visit their booth. And yeah, they're giving away this beautiful figurine.
And for this prize, we're going to have Harry do the. Harry's been
All
an
right, Harry.
active
He was the
volunteer.
AV person.
Yes.
If you saw him there, he was almost always at the mixer, making sure that your audio sound worked.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So now we have behind the scenes. From behind the scenes, we have in front of the room here.
Right, that's all. Right, and go. And stop.
So excited. So good to have one of our volunteers here witnessing and running the spin. Number is
2, 1. Let's see who it is.
241. It is
Shown.
Yao Shen.
Yao Shen Tan. Congratulations, Yoseng. Wonderful. So now only one prize is left, and that's the grand prize.
All right.
Okay, who would like to draw this?
And we're going to have Mark do it.
All right, Mark,
You
do
want,
us the honors.
Can you say a little bit about the prize?
Sure, it's a laser laptop. It's really the latest state-of-the-art 2025 Razer Blade. Is retailing for more than $2,200 right now at Best Buy and all the other major retailers. 14-inch 3K 120 hertz display on a premium CNC milled aluminum chassis, and it's got the high-end GPU power. So if you play games, this is the laptop for you.
And it's pretty light.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So this thing actually was shipped all the way from Singapore. So whoever gets it, we hope you will enjoy many hours of gaming on this laptop. So let's go ahead and ready? Spin.
All right, let's spin.
And drum roll, someone. And stop. Wonder who it's gonna be. 565.
565. Whoa.
Let's see what it's.
Woohoo! 565.
Lucky
Who are you?
number.
565.
And Nguyen.
Nguyen.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Anne.
You will be reached out by email and text message. Please, all prize winners do respond to the messages within 7 days, or as the rules, we will have to conduct a redraw. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Anthony.
You.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for participating. So this concludes part 2 of Singapore Festival. And we'll see you next year, I guess, for the next one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All our sponsors.
Thank you
And
guys.
bye
Thank you guys.
from
Thank you,
us.
Anthony.
Good evening. Thank you,
Yes.
everyone.
Thank
See
you,
you.
Heather. Okay,
Right.
bye.
Bye.
Right.